Today we visited the 16th century Elizabethan House Museum in Great Yarmouth, which is the National Trust site. We're members, so entry for us was free. As you can see, the dining room feels very imposing with the dark oak panelled walls. And this room dates back to 1596 when the first part of the house was built. There is a large fireplace at the back. In those days, the fireplace would have been used for cooking. From the grand hallway, you can then access the beautiful large kitchen, which is laid out and decorated as it would have been in the 16th century and full of all the kitchen utensils from the Elizabethan era. Just a few facts about the house. It was built in 1596 by Benjamin Cooper, who was a rich merchant in the area. And as he became richer, he extended the house twice over just a few years. There have been 14 families who have owned and lived in the house since, and it was later bequeathed to the National Trust in 1949. This historic house is known for its incredible paranormal activity. Period dress, full-bodied apparitions have been witnessed many, many times, and disembodied footsteps are common throughout the building. Poltergeist activity has also been witnessed here on several occasions, both from visitors and staff, and been told of the constant feeling of being watched, which is exactly how I felt in this small washroom, a small pantry room or whatever it is supposed to be in the kitchen, but I felt very constricted. My breathing felt quite fast. Whether it's just a small room or something in there, I'm really not sure, but it felt quite uncomfortable being in the room. From the kitchen, we made our way back to the hallway and up the stairs, where it was still very dark, with all the dark colours from the Victorian era and the dark oak panelling. It certainly does add to the ambience there. It is said that Oliver Cromwell often visited his friend here, his friend by the name of John Carter. John Carter purchased this property in 1635 and he was the town bailiff. The home was used as a regular meeting place for the parliamentarians during the Civil War. They met in this room, which is now called the conspiring room or conspiration room, and it is believed the execution of King Charles I was decided here in November 1648. There's also a rumour that Oliver Cromwell was actually at that meeting, as his whereabouts were unknown for a couple of days around that time. So, yeah, he could well have been here, and who knows, maybe his presence could be felt here now. There have been reports from staff and visitors alike of a strong male spirit who often makes his presence known here through bangs, gusts of wind and sudden temperature drops. Could that be Oliver Cromwell? Could it be one of the owners of the house? I'm not sure. Both my partner and myself had a paranormal evening booked at this property at the Elizabethan House in Great Yarmouth back in July. So we were going to investigate there for, I think it was 5 or 6 hours, kind of an overnight, 8 p.m. till 2 a.m. I think. Very much looking forward to it. Going to be a group of people, lots of equipment, table tipping, seance. But just a couple of days before, we had a message to state that due to staff sickness that it was being cancelled. So that's a real shame, because I think this place would be an amazing place to do an investigation, and with all the reports and sightings, I don't think it would have disappointed. Anyway, I'm going to let you take a look at the rest of the property, and if you're ever in Great Yarmouth, I highly recommend a visit. Yes, I did tap on the door to see if I got a tap back, and I didn't get anything. Anyway, have a good look at the rest of the property.